guard, Jay Williams. I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, these guys are ready to go.
And people at home can't see me right now, but I'm stretching my arms, I'm stretching my legs. This is going to be one fast-paced game. Let's get to it.
This booth is all stretched out. The players gearing up. Let's get ready for the opening tip. Here's a chance from long range. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. To George. Strong finish for Paul George. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Beverly into the front court. The lead is 2. It was right there. Leonard. Paul George. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Message received. Well defended. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Kawhi Leonard matched up with DeRozan. Goes reverse to lay it in.
2 points. The assist from
Spurs have it. Knocks it down from mid-range.
I love when bad shooters make shots. They run down the court saying, I should get the ball more. And that's when you say, no, you're open for a reason.
To Leonard. Trying to cash in. Not today.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
It's good. If you don't stand in his way, he's going to make you pay.
Every NBA player has a superpower. His, obviously, is that depth perception, because that trajectory leads the ball to the net every time.
Leonard can't connect. And that one out of bounds off a spur. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. George. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. DeMar DeRozan missed his first. That one goes.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
With a drop step. Won't go. Over the line. Backcourt violation. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Leonard. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
Fires the 3. Off the mark. No good. No, I missed a short one there. To DeRozan. Cruises inside for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
LA Clippers with the basketball. And finishes strong.
An easy 2, get back on defense.
From long range. And the rebound brought down by Harrell. To Paul George. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Time for some reinforcement. Greg Popovich will switch things up.
First foul in the final 2 minutes. Substitutions, San Antonio.
Add 2 points to the board.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
In the first quarter.
And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Right now, San Antonio's possession and a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Leonard. Not going down here. Murray with the basketball. It's 14-12. Fires the three. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Bellinelli, a shot, no good. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Second quarter set to start. Neither team set the tone to start this one. Jay, do you expect that to change?
Well, first off, I'm going to take my analytical hat off and then put my fan hat on. This has been a blasé first quarter. Not good, not bad, right in between. Let's see how both teams come out and try to adjust themselves in the second half.
Kawhi Leonard trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Mills in possession. Looking to make something happen. For 3 and knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Leaving no doubt, slams it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Beyond the arc for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And scores. Great body control on the step through.
I 100% guarantee you that was not the play call, but a bucket is a bucket.
Kawhi Leonard, now 3 for 9.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Changes coming from both sides right now. Has a look and strokes it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Leonard. LaMarcus Aldridge swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
4-3. He looked like he was buried, but the man from down under hits the three.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Paul George locked in, hits the tough three.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly to Leonard. Has a chance. Shot by Leonard won't go. To Patty Mills. Lets it fly from long range. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. To Leonard. Slams it down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To George. Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
And he drains it. Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game.
Nominations for our community's Teacher of the Year. The winner will receive courtside seats and a headline presentation in his or her honor. Nominations can be submitted on our team website.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Kawhi Leonard matched up with DeRozan. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
And you can't lunge like that.
Leonard. He buries it.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
To Leonard. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Mills in possession. Margins 8. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Lays it up and in.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Have to be careful inbounding the basketball. But good anticipation by the defense. Spurs will take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Patty Mills. To DeRozan. Kawhi Leonard with the block. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. DeRozan, tough matchup against George. Gets to the basket and scores.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
DeMar DeRozan. He's now 4 for 6.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Nothing going here on that drive. Rocking the rim.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
The follow won't go either. And too much contact.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Kawhi Leonard has got 2 shots coming, shooting 66% in this contest, and hits the first free throw. 2 for 2 on that trip. Long key from 3/4 court. That's it for the first half. It's been all Clippers so far. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Beverly into the front court. They lead it by 14. George, that's good D. Shot no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. Short jumper stays out. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Clippers have the basketball. Leonard knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Nice finish at the rim.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Leonard. Taken by Aldridge. Count the basket inside.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Leonard, and he knocks it down.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they build the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. To Patrick Beverly. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as a difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Screen coming. Carroll matched up with Paul George. And he stuffs it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Leonard. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Beverly into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Leonard. Off the iron. No good. To DeRozan. Defense making the ball handler work. To Aldridge. Paul George sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
I got ball.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by DeMar DeRozan. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. DeRozan against George. Going to launch beyond the arc. And it's Beverly there to grab the rebound. Backcourt.
San Antonio.
Leonard. Now that's a contest.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Williams into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter.
1 minute remaining in the third.
To DeRozan. Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Turns and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Got it.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Beverly to Paul George from long range. And Paul George good on the quick release there.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Ball's tied up. Neither player wants to give it up. After the tie-up, let's see who can retain it. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.